Hey my loves, welcome to this tutorial on how to edit your video on Capcut. My name is Blessing Mukar and you're welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll cover the basic of video editing using Capcut's user interface. If that sounds like what you want to watch, then you just have to keep on watching.
I will open my Capcut and this is what you will see on the screen when you open the Capcut app. Below here, you will see your current and previous editing projects. They will all appear at the bottom here. And at the middle here, this place with a plus sign and a new project is where you will click to create a new project, which we'll be doing in a second. And at the top here, we'll also have extra tools that came with the Capcut app, which helps to facilitate our work. Most of these tools are inside the app too, but I just want to show you guys because you can also use them here. If you click on this expand button, you will see them all. You will see the photo editor, which helps to edit your photo, inbuilt camera, teleprompter to help you remember all your lines, and the retouch button to retouch your photo, auto captions to add text to your video. You can access all these features within the editing project. So let's create a new project. Create a new project by tapping the new project button. It's going to take us to import some video footage or photo. So I will click on the video that I want to edit. So I will do that by tapping on the video that I want to import to that our timeline, which is this one. And we can see that immediately I tapped on it, the footage was highlighted. We can select as multiple footage as well if we want to. All we have to do is to tap on the circle here, and once we click on this circle, we can as well click on another circle of any other video that we want to import, and we'll click on add. It will automatically appear in our Capcut interface. But for the sake of this video, I will just go back and import just one footage. And if there is any need for me to add any other footage, I will just go back and do the same process and it will still be imported, it will still be added to our timeline. Now that our video has been added to the timeline, you can trim down your video if it's too long by dragging this white handle here. You can trim it here to where you want your video to start, and you can also shorten your video at the end by also dragging this white handle here. This is just like a quick way to trim down your video before using the split button. So guys, this is our editing timeline, the Capcut interface. This is what it looks like. So there is a button here to mute our video in case we don't need audio in our video. Just in case we want to do voiceover, we'll just mute our video here. At the bottom here, we have all our main editing tools and features. Since we are using a mobile phone to teach this tutorial, we'll just scroll down to see all our editing tools. So just scroll down and you see all your editing tools below here. And when we tap on the footage, we'll see more tools for editing, which is actually related to what you want to do with that clip when you click on it. So the first thing I do before editing my video is to go to the end of my video to remove this small Capcut title, which is usually at the end of our clip. All we have to do is to tap at the end of our clip, just like this. Once you tap on it, you see this small ending different clip, which has already been highlighted. So if you tap on it and click on delete, it will be deleted. And another thing I do, even when I finish editing my video, I still go back to check it, because if you notice most video, you will see this Capcut title at the end of their videos. Most of them forget to delete it. Ensure you always delete this small Capcut title before you export your video. So with that being said, we'll start with the split button, which most people also call trim. So we'll click on edit and we'll see split button there. The gist here is to trim down our clip by removing unwanted parts like a place where we made mistake or where we wanted to do or say something, but we did something else. Remember when I said you can trim down by dragging this white handle here, and you can also drag at the end when you select the clip. But in a situation where your takeout, what you want to remove is at the middle here, you don't need to drag this white handle anymore. All you have to do is to use the split button. So as you're editing and you discover there was a mistake somewhere, like let's say here, what we'll do is to cut it out. We'll place our cursor there, and at this point, you ensure that your clip is highlighted. Your clip is highlighted by clicking on the video, okay? So just click on the video and it will be highlighted. We'll place our cursor at that point we want to remove. Then click on the split button. We can see that our clip is divided into two, right? Let's say we want to remove up to this point. The mistake we made was up to this point where this our cursor is right now. Just click on edit and the clip will be highlighted, and you will click on split again and our clip will be divided again. So we'll tap on the parts that we cut or we splitted, then click on delete. That area will be deleted. At this point, if you feel like you deleted more than what you wanted to delete, just undo by clicking here, this undo button here, then make all the necessary adjustment and split you want. And if you are okay with the first split you did, you can as well click on the redo button. So what you may want to do to your footage is to play through to remove any form of mistake you may have made while shooting your video. Just browse through your video by playing it to remove the unwanted part that you don't want. Just split and delete the unwanted part until you are left with the part that you want, okay? So let's add text to this video. We add text to our video by clicking on the text icon. Ensure to move your cursor, that's this white line, to the point where you want to add the text. Click on text, we will see different options to choose from. We will see add text, that's if we want to type our own text. Auto captions, if we want Capcut to generate the text for us. Text template, that is an already made template. There is also a draw option, giving us the ability to draw and write on the screen, and so much more to explore on when we click on the text icon. So if we want to add simple text, we'll click on add text. Then a text box will appear on the screen. Let's just type something. Just type anything you want to type. When we are done typing, we can style our text as well. Change the font, style our text basically, and we can as well adjust our text to our preference. We can even change the color of our text, increase the size of our font, stroke our text, add glow, background, even shadow to our text, increase or decrease the opacity. In Capcut, all of these are all fully customized. There are presets, different effects, and some elements we can basically play with just to elevate our content. So we can as well pinch the text on the screen to make it bigger or smaller, and we can equally move it and place it where we want it to be. Anything we are adding on the screen, we'll see them all in our timeline. We may want to move our text a little bit here if we don't want it here, or we can drag it to cover a distance if we are explaining something and we want the text to be showing while we are explaining. We can as well do that. So let's add animation to this text. How we want the text to come in and go out. We'll click on animation and choose the very one that will suit our preference. Moving on to audio. The next thing we'll be considering in this video is to add music and sound effects. We click on audio and we'll see different options to choose from, like sound, band music, copyright, sound effects, extract, and record. With record, you get to do voiceover. What I mean by voiceover is at some point where you see people doing something and they're not even talking, but a voice is coming from the video. It is called voiceover, and it can be done here. It can be done by clicking on record. We'll see tap or press and hold to record. Once we tap on it, it will start counting 3, 2, and 1. And immediately we'll start talking. It will start recording. And once we are done saying what we want to say, we'll still tap on it again to stop. It means that it has recorded our voice. So that's basically how to do voiceover. So inside here, there are a lot of audio and sound effects that we can use, but most of them are copyrighted, which can only be used on TikTok. What I do most times is to download audio from YouTube audio library, then extract the music. Here is extract. Once the music is at our gallery, we'll click on extract and it will be extracted and appear on our timeline here. But if you have upgraded by subscribing to, let me say, Epidemic Sound or TubeBuddy, any of these music app, you can add your music from there and you find good and nice music, especially if you're into lifestyle or you do vlog. So with copyrights here, we get to check if the music that we want to use is copyrighted. So when we've imported or added our audio, if the audio is longer or shorter than the video, we can trim it down or add more. And we can reduce or increase our audio here. When we are doing a sit-down tutorial, and we want our voice to be louder than the music, right? So all we have to do is to reduce the volume of our music. All we have to do is to highlight or select the music, then click on volume. If we want to reduce it a bit, we'll click here, then drag to the left. Or if we want to still increase the music, we'll still click there and still drag to the right. At this point, when we click on the clip and click on volume, we will see loudness adjustment. These features automatically make all the volume to be the same. If we increase our volume at this point, maybe the first clip we increase the volume and we add another clip and we click on this loudness adjustment, it will automatically align the first clip and the second clip, making the audio to be the same. So we also want to add sound effect to our video, just to enhance our video a little bit. When you are doing something and you're explaining something, you just want to add some effect like typing effect, click sound, all those kind of effects to make your content lively a bit. We can as well add some stickers, some arrows pointing to what we are saying. It just gives the video more value, basically some elements here that will elevate our content. When we are telling a story in our videos and we just want some arrows, like what I did, some arrows pointing to what I'm saying, and some overlay and B-rolls put together, it just makes the video more lively and more engaging. Going to overlay. So overlay is just like a visual element that is superimposed over a video, image or digital content. So overlay can be used to add text, graphics, animations or other effects to enhance the engagement of the content. So you can add overlay by clicking on overlay, then add overlay, click on any video or photo, even text that you want to overlay. So this overlay that is added is called B-rolls. So B-rolls are just adding a secondary clip, because the first clip we are editing is actually the primary clip, and any other clip we add is the secondary clip or video to the main video. This secondary clip is displayed simultaneously with the main video, usually in a smaller window or as an overlay like this. You can allow it to cover the whole screen or play it in a small window like this, if that makes sense to you. You can see the B-rolls we added is there in our timeline. We can see that it is a video of its own, so we can still adjust it the way we want. Like what we did to our text, we can tap on it, move it, adjust it to where we want it to start and where we want it to end. We can split it as well, move the other part to anywhere we want to place it. We can tap on our overlay, use our finger to pinch it, then reduce it to the size that we want, and also place it at the corner where we want it to be. But if you want your overlay to cover the screen, it still works too. You can pinch it and adjust it to cover our screen. Tap on the overlay to height, then pinch with your finger. You can reduce the volume, also add animation to your B-rolls or increase the speed to your preference. And if our overlay is too long, we can split it, then delete the part that we don't want, then still add another overlay, click on overlay, add overlay, click on the photo or video that we want, then click on add. It will appear on our timeline. So if I'm explaining something and I want that photo or video to appear or show, I will just drag the photo or video to the point where I started explaining the product or the thing I'm explaining, and because I've already overlaid the photo, it will just appear when I start saying or talking about the product. I guess this is easy to understand, and you can see that B-rolls makes our video more engaging. So if you've been having difficulties in adding your B-rolls, you can go ahead and overlay them and make your video more engaging. We'll also learn how to add effects and transitions to our clip. At this point, our clip is made up of both primary and secondary clips, right? You can see our overlay that we've added. So we'll go back and click on effects. We will see video effects, body effects, and photo effects. So we'll click on the video effects and we'll see different effects that we can work with. So if we brush through, just brush through to see the effect that you want to use. We'll just brush through, and if we've seen the effect that we want to use, we'll just tap on it and it will apply on our video. It will appear on our timeline, and this effect will still apply on any clip that appear under the video. We can drag it to any point that we want and still pick it up. And if we don't want it at all, if we don't want this effect, we can click on it, click on delete, and it will be deleted. We can also use the retouch button where we can retouch our face and our body. We can smooth our face, skin tone our face, even add smile line to our face. But we can see that most of these features are in paid version, which is pro version. And if we decide to use them when we want to export our video, that is when they will request us to pay. So in here we can add makeup, reshape our face and body. Really, when it comes to effects, Capcut got it covered, which is really nice. After adding the effects and we want the whole clip to carry the effects that we just applied, all we have to do is to click on apply to all, and it will be applied to the whole clip. And you can as well reset it if you don't want by clicking on the reset button. We can also remove our background in Capcut here by clicking on remove BG. Then click on auto remover, and we can as well import our own background or add our desired background here. And we can as well reduce our opacity here if the clip is too bright. So when it comes to transitions, we can notice this white button here. We will tap on this white button and different transitions will appear. So transition is just an animated effect that is used to move from one clip or scene to another. Transition helps to smoothly connect two different parts of a video, making the editing process more engaging and smooth. As we can see, there are so many variety of transitions effects that we can literally choose from. So we can brush through the transition effect and select the one that we want to use. Then adjust the transition duration, how long or how fast we want the transitioning to happen. We can as well add this transition in our overlay as well. Likewise in animation, when we click on the animation button, we'll see in, out, and combo. So let's just click on the clip, then click on animation and add any of the animation, like let's say fade in, and we will see that it has applied. So we can use in, out, or combo just to differentiate our clip, making our video more engaging. Another feature to look out for is the color adjustment. It is that feature that allows us to modify the color properties of our video clips. This feature helps us enhance the visual appeal of our video, create a specific mood or atmosphere, and even correct color related issues. To access color adjustment, we will select the clip that we want to adjust. Tap on the adjust icon. Choose color adjustment or color grading. By choosing this grading, we'll be adjusting the brightness, which adjusts the overall brightness of the clip. There is contrast, modifying the difference between light and dark areas. Saturations, which increase or decreases the intensity of colors. There is temperature, color match, and sharpness. While doing this, just let it fit your style. You don't want it out of proportion, right? Because when it comes to these filters, it's really beginners friendly and really amazing. So when you are done with the adjustment, we can click on apply in all or manually adjust it and it will apply. So when we are done with our editing, the next step to take is to export our video to our gallery to enable us share it. So when it comes to exporting our video, we are to look out for this exporting option. We'll open here. Once we forward this button down, we'll see resolution. We'll choose from 480p to 2K/4K. It's most advisable to export in 2K/4K in highest quality. I will just move this to 2K/4K and we can change the frame rate to our desired choice. The frame rate can range from 24 to 60. So I will just drop mine at 30 frames per second, which is suitable for most content video. This frame rate can enhance video smoothness, create slow motion or fast motion effect. Just choose what suits your video choice. At the bottom here is the code rate or bit rate, which enhances a better video quality. At this point, it is as recommended if we want that more detailed and crisp visual. We can keep it at high, which also means an increase in storage space. Below here, you will see the estimated file size. So when we are done with our settings, we'll tap on this arrow button here, which is the export button, and we'll see that it has started exporting. We'll wait for the export to complete, which may take a few minutes depending on the length and the quality of your video. Once we are done exporting, we can decide to share directly to social media, or we'll go to our gallery and we'll see the exported video there. At this point, if we want to convert this video to TikTok or Instagram format, which we know that this format is YouTube format, which is 16:9 ratio, just click on done, click on the video, click on aspect ratio. We'll see a sign for TikTok, Instagram. We'll just click on the one that we want to convert to. Let's say TikTok. We'll click on this TikTok sign, then pinch it a bit to cover the screen. It will be converted to TikTok format. Likewise for Instagram. I hope this video helps you out. Now that you know how to edit in Capcut, go and explore. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video to enable YouTube algorithm to push this video to as many people that may need it. Thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video.